I was listening to this really interesting Huberman podcast with, I'm forgetting his name, I'll put it somewhere, about smells and how smells affect our biology and our fertility and our relationships. We choose our friendships by smell, we choose our partners by smell, and definitely affects parenting and fertility and how we mate. So I had this thought because us in birth world often use our sense of smell whether we are aware of it or not. And there is a birth smell that happens when the baby's about to come out. And I just had a birth recently where it was a little tricky to time it. Whenever I'm at a birth and we're staying home as long as possible, I'm trying to gauge, without doing any internal exams, how far dilated my client is. And I can tell a lot from the sound she makes, the way she moves, the way she talks, and just what I feel is like the qua. I just feel a thing. And this one, I thought she was pretty far along, just something, but I was having difficulty dialing in and tuning in and trying to figure out where she was, until finally I was like, okay, yeah, like, let's go to the hospital. And we made it just in time. And we arrived, she was 10 at the hospital, and she pushed, and it was great. And then with hindsight, I was just thinking about it. And then listening to this podcast on smells, like, I didn't smell the birth smell. And when we were home, she was laboring in her shower, and I was like, the birth smell was being continuously washed away. And I was thinking how much I'm probably relying on my smell when I'm trying to tune into a birth that I'm not even conscious of, or some of it I'm conscious of. Like, there is that right before birth smell, but I'm probably really using my smell the whole time, and I didn't have it. So it's just something I'm going, because I learn stuff at every birth all the time, that I'm going to now remind myself of this if she's in the tub or the shower, to remind myself that I'm not having the smell component into my formula as I'm trying to figure out where we are in the birth and what we should be doing and how I should be supporting her. So, interesting thing, and I'll write down somewhere information about that podcast because it was really, really cool stuff.